Episode 2.
Season 2.
We are back.
Yes, we're back.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, LaToya.
Welcome back again.
Welcome back to Take Account Of
Podcast, y'all. We thank y'all for joining us. So last episode we talked about that 2025 was a filter. Was a
flop.
Wasn't a flop. It wasn't a flop, but it was a filter.
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't a flop. It was a filter.
Yes. And then once you recognize that you got weak systems, well, one, you need to kind of recognize that you got weak systems.
Absolutely.
Or what is the weakest link in your system.
Correct.
And then once you figure out what doesn't work, it's time to recalibrate that.
Recalibrate. So, and that's what we doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talking about recalibrating.
That's what we're doing.
Yes, that's what we're doing. We about to recalibrate all this stuff.
That's right. And it's not about panicking. It's not about reacting. It's about deciding to do something different.
Absolutely.
Decide to make a change, and in making those changes, you will be able to do something different. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, we'll be back. All right, welcome back to Take Account Of Podcast. I am LaToya Dixson, your resident accountant. Oh, shoot. I ain't no accountant.
I think you said that in the last one. I just kept moving after that because you said accountant. Yeah, you
I said accountant?
I think you did, but I can't remember.
Consultant.
It sounds like I just said whatever, and I said I'm your accountant, enroll agent. That's why I kind of looked at you like.
Well, why you just ain't say it? You could have corrected me.
I don't even know what you said to me this week's second episode. Let's roll.
Lord have mercy. We back, y'all.
Yeah, we back. That's LaToya Dixon. I'm Tiffany Wilson.
I can't stand you. Yes, LaToya Dixon and Tiffany Wilson. Tiffany is your accountant.
Correct.
And I'm their consultant.
She's a consultant.
And we're back with episode 2, and we're talking about
recalibrating. Yeah, these businesses,
the
because these systems and everything, we trying to get y'all right for 2026.
Because we don't want to carry the same bad habits.
Yeah, you don't want to carry dead weight. No dead weight.
No dead weight, no bad habits coming into 2026.
Like they say, no new friends, no dead weight.
Okay.
Yeah, no new friends, no dead weight.
Yeah.
Because some of them old friends, they might bring some dead weight up in 2026, and they cannot come up in 2026 with you.
They got to go. So them bad habits, we're going to call your friends your habits.
Exactly.
We want to get rid of those habits, and we want to press forward and build on what we have and recalibrate where we're going in 2026. And start making different decisions, because different decisions bring different results.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so what you got for the people?
So what I got for the people, let's talk about, we have to do better pricing plans. We got to get clear roles to make sure that our business is going straight, and, better support and stuff running into the business. Because a lot of people, they're not using what they have already in the systems and stuff to get them. They're not utilizing the systems correctly.
Some people have too much going on.
Yeah, too much going on.
And not focus on the stuff that they need to focus on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's one of the things that I decided to do, too, with my business. Because I was like,
let's get real.
No, let's delegate.
Yeah.
Like, I hired a staff. Like, I talked about delegating last year, and I actually did it. And we are doing it.
Putting those systems into play, because you notice that even in your business in 2025, you notice the lack thereof in the systems that you had and how you could recalibrate what you're doing with your strategy and put those new systems into place. I mean, it's just going to be beneficial for your clients at the end of the day.
And then that means, like, even when I get ready to do, like, the contracts that I have to set up for the clients that I deal with all the time on a monthly basis. Like, sometimes I meet with people every week.
Right.
So I'm having to make sure that they have the support and the staff that they need, because I can't do it all. So I'm like, you know what? Let's create a whole system that we know is going to work.
Right.
And it's going to work.
Right.
When they can't talk to me, they can call one of my assistants to talk to them about the situation.
And dealing with your business, and what you said, like your perspective from the accounting side of things, last episode you mentioned trust.
Yes.
Right. Trust is a big factor.
Yes.
In your business, trust is a huge factor because you're dealing
factor.
with people's numbers, their money, their investments, or what have you when it comes down to their business. And you mentioned something that we both see in what we do.
Yeah.
You mentioned pricing. Like making sure that your pricing is right.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it's hard for people to make sure their pricing is right, making sure that you're not undercutting yourself,
right?
Making sure that you have enough cash flow in that. So when it comes to recalibrating your numbers, what advice or what advice do you give your clients on recalibrating pricing?
So I know I took some classes this summer on pricing.
She educated y'all.
Yeah, I did. So I switched the system over. It's called CAS. So it's a client advisory system that I'm using in the accounting world. A lot of accountants have already been using this.
Okay.
But I've been kind of late to the game because I was too afraid of people.
Would you say late to the game, or would you say apprehensive into employing this system? Maybe your clients weren't ready for that.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. No, that's true.
And I say that because I know Tiffany.
No, I think you're right. Because a lot of times I've had clients where if they couldn't afford the system, it kind of made me back down on not pursuing what I need to do. Because I know I had the knowledge and I know I had, I know I could bring it. I could bring what they needed to pay that price. Like, you always got to pay people what they're worth,
And sometimes the system that you need to put in place costs a little bit more.
A little bit more. Yeah. Because that required me to buy more tools that I needed. And those tools are not cheap at all. So, like I said, I had to think about my tools. I had to think about my software, all of that stuff. And then also I had to think about the staff that I had hired.
Right.
And I was like, well, I got to pay them. So I changed my system over, my pricing system. And so I spent some time this summer. Like I said, I've been spending a lot of time just educating myself on pricing, on learning new things, learning new tools and all kind of stuff. And a lot of my clients have had to implement new tools and stuff like that. So my suggestion to the people would be, like, spend some time in your industry to see what is the best pricing module for your industry.
Right.
And look at statistics and all of that kind of stuff.
Right.
Because that helps. And even get a mentor that has been in your own shoes and that has been in the industry or so, and talk to them, or just maybe in business, period.
Yeah. Somebody that's in business. Because sometimes,
get your OG. OG.
OG. Absolutely.
Right.
I agree with you 100% on that.
Can't fail with that.
You can't, because they're going to keep it real with you.
They will.
They're going to tell you, hey, look, you're not going to be in business long going this way.
Not that way.
Not this way.
Not that way.
So I think, like, you see issues with pricing. I see issues with pricing. Sometimes our clients don't want to increase their pricing because they're scared that they're going to run their customers off. And
that's been me. You thinking that clients are going to leave. But then I had to think about it. I said, the ones that are really loyal, they're going to stay. And they're going to pay you what you worth.
Absolutely.
And they're going to tell you. And I think that's kind of what I did when I was doing the pricing. Like, I left it open to the client to say, what are your questions that you may have about my pricing module that has changed? Like, do you have questions? One client was very honest. She was like, yeah. She was like, I get it. You got staff. You got to pay.
Right.
And she was like, I understood it fully. She was like, I have no questions. So, and some just went on and signed it and was just like, let's go.
Right. Because the service is needed.
It's needed.
It's needed to have the check and balance. It's pun intended, because that's Tiffany's name of her business.
Right.
But to have the check and balances in place, which equate having the right systems in place for you to keep going. On the consulting end of things, what I've been seeing is clients need to refine their capacity. And when I say refine their capacity, meaning that you can't do it all.
No, you can't.
You don't have the capacity to do all of it.
Absolutely.
And sometimes not having the right people in place can wear you thin in your business.
It can.
And you're not able to achieve your goals,
Absolutely.
whatever the goals are. If the goals are every month I want to get, 15, 25 more clients or one more client, depending on your pricing structure.
Right.
Or that I want to expand, I want another location, things like that. You have to refine the capacity of what you can hold as a business owner.
Yeah, as a business owner.
And sometimes that goes back to that word, delegation.
Yeah, delegation.
Yeah. Delegation. And it may not be delegating within your organization. Sometimes it's delegating outside of your organization.
Absolutely.
So that you can fine tune what you have going on in order to build.
Yeah.
Like 2026, the word that I see is build.
Build. Yeah.
For 2026.
I agree.
And it don't matter if you've been in business 20 years or this was your first year, last year was your first year in business. You have to build, continue to build on systems, continue to build on purpose in order to make it work through this year.
I got one even better, staying committed.
Yes, commitment.
Yes, commitment.
And that is commitment to yourself,
right?
To your brand, and to your goals, right?
Yeah.
I love it. So build.
Because a lot of people don't. They'll have their goals written down, and sometimes they hadn't done not even one of the goal on the sheet.
Because it's like a vision board.
Yeah, it is, because we do that at the time. We always do it at the end of the year.
Yeah, but when I say it, not in a good way per se, because I know people who do vision boards, they don't never go back and look at that vision.
They don't. I had a vision box one year. I completed everything on that box.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. So you got your vision box, you put your goals inside the vision box. How frequently were you checking in the vision box to see that you accomplished the goal? Or do you even check it? How does it work? How does it work?
So the box, it was a party that I went to, and we did the box or whatever. And I thought it was a very great idea. Very, very great idea. So you had, all your little things, the themes and stuff on it, things that you wanted to accomplish, for that year and stuff. So you kind of check in with maybe on a weekly basis or a monthly basis and stuff like that. You just see, okay, yeah, I am, accomplishing. When I looked at it, I said, man, I really did good. That particular year, I felt like I really did a great job. Yeah, I accomplished it. It might have been just a little thing, couple of things I probably didn't do or I wanted to.
Majority of the stuff that was
on that box,
you were able to get accomplished.
Yeah, and you could put things in the box, that kind of resonated with what you were trying to accomplish and stuff. That kind of said, okay, this represents what I was doing, And that made you just feel good. You could even pray on the box, and say, hey, I want to make sure that I accomplish my goals, and stuff like that. Bless the box, Yeah. And I thought it was a very, very great idea.
Yes.
Because I've done vision boards many a times. Many a times. And I honestly didn't go back and check them jokers. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen.
I think I just did the assignment. But I didn't understand the assignment.
Like you said, commitment. Without the commitment to going back and checking in, you can't refine, you can't recalibrate what you're doing to make sure that you're headed toward your goals.
Right.
And sometimes it's more so about taking a step back and then tweaking.
Yeah, and tweaking what you got going on. Yeah,
taking a step back.
And it's okay. It's okay. Yep, it's okay.
When you think about commitment, you could be committed to your business, but you ain't got to wear all the hats.
Absolutely.
In your business.
Yeah.
You need to be able to understand what didn't work and then work on something new.
Absolutely.
And you can evaluate that. Give yourself, if you got employees and you give your employees evaluation, give your business an evaluation.
That's a good idea.
Have your friend give your business an evaluation. Have your accountant give you, or your lawyer or your consultant give you an evaluation of your business where you can go back and recalibrate.
Maybe even your clients.
Definitely. Customer surveys.
Yeah.
They help a lot. They help a lot. I had a client who she does trips. She does trips.
Okay.
She does burnout and things like that.
Okay.
She's an executive coach, and she does international trips, and then she's working on doing some domestic trips this year. Okay. When we were working together, I was talking to her about having those feedback surveys.
Okay.
Because those feedback surveys will let you know what people like.
That's true.
And what they didn't like.
What they didn't like.
About what you're doing, how you can improve. You can even ask them about offering new services or offering new products.
And that way you can tweak it.
There you go.
Yeah, you can tweak
That's
it.
That's recalibrating.
Yeah, that's recalibrating.
I love that you brought that up.
Yeah.
But that's hard for people sometimes because sometimes people get stuck.
And I don't think a lot of people don't like constructive criticism.
They don't.
And
I don't care if they say they do.
They don't.
Yeah. Like you have to be
it's the human side of people.
Yeah. It's the human and humility. The two H's.
Because they're looking at it like, so you think that's not, they thinking it in a negative way.
Well, I think they think that you know better than they know about their business and it's not your business. I'm on the outside looking in.
Exactly. And I was just thinking about that. Like, let's keep the positivity in it and not the negativity.
Right.
Like, stop thinking negative about if somebody is giving you constructive criticism and things like that, because it's not something bad for, that's to help your growth.
Yeah.
And things like that. So.
And it's nothing wrong with someone saying, hey, I noticed this. It's like being in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and you don't have space for growth, why are you in that relationship?
Absolutely.
And your business is your relationship. You're in a relationship with your business. You're in a relationship with your staff.
Right.
To grow.
Absolutely.
Everybody want to make more. Everybody want to do more. But in order to do that, you have to be willing to take the constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
And grow from that. And it's hard. It's hard to say that you not perfect.
Yeah.
And your business not perfect.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Yeah,
nobody's perfect. Nobody's business is perfect.
Yeah. Everybody got flaws.
Yeah, and it's okay.
And then it comes up to that other C word, communication.
Yes.
Because we have, as humans, we have a huge issue with communicating with each other. We don't listen.
Yeah.
We talk before we even fully listen to what has been, told to us or whatever.
You got to digest it.
Yeah.
Listen, digest it, and then formulate a response. And sometimes a response is not even needed.
Right. And I have a problem with that. Sometimes I might not listen fully, and I'll be like, whoa, I should have listened and before I even responded, So.
Yeah, she do.
Shut up, Toya. But anywho.
We worked on that in 2025, Tiffany.
No, but it is communication. You definitely have to listen. You have to hear people out.
Yeah. And it's okay to
you have to hear people out.
And listen, like if we are in a conversation, one thing that's good about our friendship is that we will let each other finish that complete thought. And whether we agree or disagree on what we're talking about,
right? We
hear each other out.
Yeah, you got to.
We hear each other out. But that's 30 years of friendship, y'all. 30 years.
Yeah, that comes with. And then what I like too about our friendship, like we'll call each other out.
Yeah.
Like if I've done something wrong, because I know I probably do a lot of stuff that a lot of people may not agree with, But I mean,
you're human.
It is. I mean, everybody human, because I've been told it's my delivery, and I've seen that with a lot of people. It's their delivery about how they, their approach and their delivery of how they they communicated to someone.
Right.
So therefore, that can make them lose business.
Yes.
Because if they don't deliver it right to somebody, like I have to always, like if someone responds back to something, maybe a text message or email, that's why I hate text messages, because sometimes you can't understand, you can't see, you got your phone and you're reading it like, oh my God, this person just, just blessed me out, but they probably didn't.
Right.
You took it wrong.
The
interpretation of it is wrong because it's a text message.
It's a text message. It's an email.
Right.
And sometimes, like I always tell my clients, if you're confused about what I've sent, just ask me for a quick call.
Exactly. Quick call.
Or I'll ask you for a quick call, just so that we clear up the communication and it's not that I'm coming across some type of way, or I may feel that you're coming across some type of way. So recalibrating communication. Yeah. So that's another way to get it together.
Yeah, we got to.
Get it together.
Yeah, we got to.
Get it together.
Because now everybody's so into their phones now, they don't talk no more.
Right.
Like it's either...
The art of talking is getting lost.
It is. Yeah. Oh my God, it's scary.
It's like the art of writing. Like I wrote in somebody's birthday card recently, and I was like, I need to write more. I need a pen pal I need to
elaborate more.
Well, no, like the literal aspect of writing things.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
like that's true.
You know, the aspect of having a true conversation with someone, whether it's someone that you know or someone that you don't know. I compliment you because Tiffany is really someone who is not a stranger to anybody that she meets. Like she has that personality, and then I'm a little bit more reserved. I like to watch and see what's going on, and then I'll possibly engage. But it comes back to your style of communication. Yeah,
that's true. And I've been like that as a child. It's like nobody was a friend, but I had to learn. Everybody ain't your friend. You know what I mean? Some people would disappoint you.
That's true.
And you thinking, oh God, this person is my friend.
Okay, back on track. We getting off track. So we talk about recalibrating.
Yeah, recalibrating.
And sometimes that's hard for an entrepreneur to take the constructive criticism.
Yeah, take the constructive criticism.
To recalibrate or to tweak their systems and feel like instead of taking that in, that they're going to discount that.
Right.
And that could be something that down the line, you like, dog, Tiffany did tell me to do that.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen at the time, and now that's costing me.
Yeah.
Versus me making money off of that is costing me. So, you know, it's just something that's built out of habit. You know, it's just like when we were growing up, our parents say, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't hang with that person. Do this. And we discounted that. Yeah. And it's not because they're your parent, they're trying to tell you what to do. Yeah. It's because they've seen it and they probably have been there before and walked that road to whatever that may end. So they're trying to kind of detour you from doing that. So be open to the constructive criticism from people. Be open to customer surveys and finding out, you know, are you doing a good job at what you do?
Yeah, because you might think you're doing perfect, but you're not. Right. Because nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. We all have flaws. We all are lacking. And in 2026, we all want to grow.
Yes.
We all want to grow.
We need to grow.
Yeah, we all want to command the top dollar that we feel that our services and products are worth. And we have to make sure that in doing that, you know, we're making sure that we're giving top service. And that could be recalibrating your product offering, your service offering. Yeah. You know, you know, what I'm working on right now is trying to develop a leadership development series in my consulting business.
That's a good one.
Because a lot of people don't even know what their leadership style is.
That's a real good one.
That's something we could talk about a little later.
Yeah. But no, that is a good one though, because you need to like evaluate that as a leader and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to, if you're leading, if you have people in your organization, you are leading. If you're a part of any kind of community aspect of something, you're leading. So we can go talk about leading because we can get deep into that.
Yes, we can.
Talking about recalibrating and making sure that everything
making sure everything is working.
Yeah, everything's working properly.
Like when you take that car to get that oil change, they do that the little inspection.
Yeah, they got to recalibrate.
They do that inspection on that car.
Yeah, they got to make sure that it's working properly, and if it's not, what they give you a report.
Yeah, they give you a report. Yep.
Everybody.
Yeah,
we can all need the report. There's nothing wrong with getting the report.
I think that's a good idea. Because that's kind of how the new system, one of the newer systems that I have in place for my clients, it's like a financial model, and it's showing like KPIs and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So it's giving you like a performance review of your business. Yeah. So we're about to meet with the clients and give them their report card. Yes. Give them their financial report card.
Yes.
Yep. And we're about to give it to them.
And then be able to, you know, if you're doing something like that, it helps the entrepreneur have a better understanding of where they should be going.
Where they should be going. Yeah. Yep. So that'll help them. So I felt like that was a different twist this year that I wanted to do. Because I was like, you know what? I need to give my clients more.
Ain't nothing.
And I had to really research, I guess over the summer. Like I say, this summer, that's all I've been in conferences. And I've been researching the heck out of things and making sure I had the right tool. Right. Because they're not cheap. So I had to make sure which tool fit everybody. Right. Not just one client, but everybody. Right. And in fact, I had a call before we came to do the podcast stuff. I was like, you know what? I need to meet with my, with my staff and let them know this is where we're going.
Right. But that helps not only your business, but your clients in the long term.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
They get to see what the future looks like for them financially in order to make the adjustments that are necessary and, implement new systems that might be, needed and all of that good stuff for making good decisions.
Yeah, making good decisions.
When it comes to their business. So, me, I'm always asking about tips. So let me get 3 tips from Tip.
Okay, 3 tips. All right. Let me
3 tips for recalibrating your business in 2026.
All right. Let's see. So 3 tips.
Yeah.
We definitely, if you do not have an accountant in place, I suggest you get one.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, they try to do their accounting on their own. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that may not be the best route for you guys to go.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, find you an accountant that you trust. And
within your budget.
In your budget.
Yeah.
And also, if you don't know one, I'll help you find one. It might not be me. We might not be the perfect fit, but I'll help you find one.
Yes.
So that's one thing I want you to do. And then also, the second thing I need you to do is I need you, if you have a staff, I need you to sit down, have a conversation with them, have a meeting of the minds, and just kind of make sure, like you say, do a survey and ask how your leadership is, how your leadership was.
Yeah, how you doing as a leader.
How you did in 2025 and before, and how can we make it better for 2026 so we can make sure that this road is going to be easy this year. It ain't going to be easy, but we want it to be better.
Yeah, you want to be smoother.
We want to be smoother.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's put that. Get a Survey Monkey. Is Survey Monkey still around?
Yeah.
Okay, get you a Survey Monkey going on.
We are not sponsored by Survey Monkey. That's just a suggestion. Okay.
That's one.
Yeah. It's a lot of other surveys.
Or Jotform. That's another one.
We are not sponsored by Jotform, but that is one. I'm just playing. Well, we are not yet. But if you want to sponsor
us, call us.
Hey, we are open for sponsorship.
See, we're up here advertising for y'all and stuff. Free advertisement, all that good stuff. Anyway.
Right.
But yeah, that's one tip.
Okay.
And
wait, that was 3.
I mean, 2.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, because nobody said get you a survey. And do I guess that is 3.
Yeah.
Because you talk to the staff and then get your survey going on. So yeah, that is 3. Okay, I was about to give y'all about 6. God dang. I can't give y'all all the tips,
Save it for the rest of the season.
The game is meant to be sold, not told. I can't tell y'all my little tricks,
Tiffany Wilson.
Just saying.
Tiffany Wilson. That's my dog, y'all.
Look like Devon say, Tiffany Yvette Wilson.
Whole government.
My whole government.
Your whole government. I would say from a consultant end, 3 things that I could say about recalibrating your system is 1, find someone to help you review your systems that you have in place.
That's a good idea.
Mentor, partner, friend. It doesn't have to be someone directly within your organization. Right. Sometimes it's hard to have employees to look at your system because you don't want to give them that sensitive information. But you need to have a third eye and be able to take a step back and look at what you have and then what you may need to put in place. I would say that the second tip would be to make sure, and we talked about this, taking that good constructive criticism. It's nothing wrong with getting constructive criticism, and it's kind of like getting the survey and then understanding what's going on with the survey. And then my third tip is to make sure that you have a mentor in place. That's something that we talk about a lot, but it is invaluable having a mentor. Get with some organizations that feed your industry, get with your chambers, start, tweaking what you have and building on what you have to be sustainable as a business in 2026.
Absolutely.
Sustainability is it, y'all. It is it.
It is. Yeah.
As we wrap up
All right.
The second episode of our second season. I'm so excited that
I know.
we are here with y'all. We are here to guide y'all, help y'all.
All right.
We also are here to service you guys if you are looking for service providers. But I would say that when it comes down to recalibrating what we did last year and doing this year, don't be afraid to do it.
Right.
Don't be afraid, because stepping outside of your box could be the best thing that you ever do for yourself and your business.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell the people how they can reach you.
You can reach me at www.checkandbalancefirm.com. That's my website.
Okay.
Or you can email me at theteam@checkandbalancefirm.com.
Okay. What if they want to set up a consultation with you? We talked a lot about numbers.
You can send me an email.
Okay.
And then we could get you on the calendar.
Okay.
Just shoot me an email.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out.
Put you on the schedule. Yeah. Pencil you in.
Because you can even go on my website and hit me on there, because it'll shoot me a message or whatever. So that way I can see exactly what it is you need, and what direction you need to go. If I need to refer Toya, if I need to bring Toya in.
That's right.
Because sometimes I do have to bring her in, because we, like I say, we work hand in hand together.
Yeah, we're a team.
So like I said, and I've had a lot of people I've had to do that with. I've had to bring Toya in because it may just be something that's like, a little above my pay grade. So, so I bring her in, because she makes the big bucks. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Well, being that... If you are looking for a consultant, you can hit me up at lfdconsults.com. That's my website. You can schedule a consultation. I do those on Fridays. I dedicate Fridays to new clients, potential clients, and just talking through what's going on with your business. Right. I may not be the right person for you, and I will refer you out to someone, because I want to make sure that we're a good fit.
Absolutely.
So you can also hit us on our social media channels at Take Account Of Podcast. You can leave a message below. What's the good stuff that we need them to do once we wrap this up? We need them to what?
We need you to subscribe. That's the main thing.
And what?
And like us.
And what?
Love us. All that good stuff.
And share.
And share.
Goodness. And tune in for our next episode. And again, if you have not, if you're new to our channel and new to our podcast, don't forget to check out our older episodes from last season. And we look forward to helping you be great in 2026.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.